Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Christian Yelich heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 91.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Rips this one to first. But a bit unlucky here as Howard's able to spear this thing for the first out.
Second spot tonight.
Stepping in, Coco Crisp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that'll be taken for a ball by Coco. It's 3-1 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Ryan Braun takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Jose Abreu steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Quinn comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Phillies.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's by him for strike one. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Crisp. He can't get there as it falls in. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Snap throw from the catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
Ross pauses. 0-1 on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Mookie Betts gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Crisp. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Nick Markakis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit well on the ground to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Derek will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Derek Dietrich.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting 7, catcher.
A solo shot here to left as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Full count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn has a play. 2 down. Tyson Ross will get his first cuts here.
Batting 9th, catcher Tyson Ross.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Christian Yelich.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Coco Crisp comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. High pop-up. Blanco coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ryan Howard strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ross is ready. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in, Andres Blanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Prado retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Ruiz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crisp has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Freddie Galvis, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Braun, and that retires the side. Ryan Braun is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. One away here to begin the third. So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Up and in for ball one. One out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Betts moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Derek Dietrich is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Martin Prado stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Number 35 steps in now.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher, number 35.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Ramirez is there for it. 1 out. Quinn will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Ross gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dietrich is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Jonathan Lucroy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
For Miami, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard liner toward short, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Jose Ramirez is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he pops up the bunt attempt. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Tyson Ross will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Tyson Ross.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting,
Christian Yelich
center fielder.
steps in with
Christian
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coco Crisp will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Galvis relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. Mookie Betts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he takes ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. Crisp ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Nick Markakis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. He will score as Markakis drives in the run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Andres Blanco is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Chop towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he is in there. So striding in, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Coming in is Coco, but this drops for a hit. And he's safe. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Freddie Galvis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it.
And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece. Number 35 will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Number 4.
Quinn will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. He'll come to the plate with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ryan Braun heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Looped out towards short. Galvis on the slide. He goes to first. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Jose Abreu stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Derek Dietrich will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Martin Prado steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Lays off 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Jonathan Lucroy steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's a ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble,
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. Jose Ramirez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading on, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Mike Dunn is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Crisp is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Mookie Betts steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Got him. Nick Markakis stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mike Dunn indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
David Murphy will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 12, David Murphy.
James Russell will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Galvis. A spin and a throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Center fielder
Christian Yelich will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
now batting.
Coco Crisp gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This one's flared toward left center. Galvis onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. David Hernandez will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
David Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn on the move. And that's the third out. Adam Conley will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Ryan Howard will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Darren Ruff is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ramirez comes up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Andres Blanco steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Batenhop is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Ruiz. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. He's set, and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. That evens it up, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
And that misses inside, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, he lost track of it and it falls. Now both runners are breaking. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. David Hernandez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Cody Ashe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
He's going to get the call here in a surprise move. I mean, this is the 6th inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dayer Hinojosa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dayer Hinojosa. This change for the Phillies. Now playing first base, number 18, Darren Run.
Jose Abreu will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Derek Dietrich takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
2-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he's safe. Martin Prado strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Quinn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Crisp has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Cesar Hernandez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Full count now. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Crisp has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning. Mookie Betts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Nick Markakis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Darren Ruff stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
J.P. Crawford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Up next for the Marlins,
Jose Ramirez will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Galvis is there for it. 1 away. Carter Capps will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Elian Herrera will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Into the seats. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Ramos. This change for the Marlins. Now playing first base, number 9. J.P.
Leading off the inning, Andres Blanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Freddie Galvis has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 1 down. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Dayer Hinojosa, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Darnell Sweeney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Darnell Sweeney.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again, 2-0. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Trying to hold the lead. 3-0 now. 1 out and a runner on third. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So stepping in, Quinn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Cesar Hernandez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Elvis Arrojo come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Christian Yelich. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Marcell Ozuna will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. Coco Crisp digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ryan Braun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Hector Neris will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
52, Hector Neris.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard back up the middle. Galvis has it to second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the ninth, Mookie Betts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Your attention, please.
On to try and put this one in the win column now is the veteran right-hander Ryan Madson.
This change for the Marlins. Now playing center field, number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First.
Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Nick Markakis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Nick Markakis.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. J.P. Arancibia stands in for the first time.
J.P. Arancibia.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Martin Prado. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Quinn is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. At the plate, Darren Ruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. J.J. dives. What a stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Cesar Hernandez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Heading out toward shallow right. Bats on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Mike Moustakas gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. In now, Andres Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Carlos Ruiz into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and chopped to third. Moustakas has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Markakis, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Corey Dickerson settles into the box for his first chance.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. J.P. Arencibia leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't.
Ouch, that one hit him.
That ball hit him.
Freddie Galvis stands in for the first time.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Hardy for 1. Nick Markakis stands in.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third.
That ball is fast.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Quinn will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pedro Alvarez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see He's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.J. Hardy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. The tag, and he is called out, trying for two. Bad decision. Kevin Pillar will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with two men out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Darren Ruff is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Mookie Betts digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Andres Blanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So stepping in, Carlos Ruiz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
High and deep to straightaway right. Stanton looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The first baseman, number 9. JP.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. J.P. Arencibia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Redis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Tap fouled at home plate.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the seats, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Freddie Galvis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Markakis is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Quinn will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Grounded to short. Galvis is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Corey Dickerson is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looped out toward third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Pedro Alvarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And this gets right past Ruiz to the backstop. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners are at second and third with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Oh, that one got the pitcher. A play at the plate, and they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. J.J. Hardy digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Calling for it, Quinn. And the inning is over. Darren Ruff will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The designated hitter.
Gonzalez is ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Cesar Hernandez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. On the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Mookie Betts steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Jimmy Paredes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Mike Moustakas will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Markakis is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here comes the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Arencibia will put this one away, and the inning is over. Andres Blanco is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Third baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Carlos Ruiz strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
The tag, and he is out. J.P. Arencibia ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Corey Dickerson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Corey Dickerson.
Left side, reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Russell Martin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Martin.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arencibia in foul ground, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Freddie Galvis comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. To short. Hardy's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Nick Markakis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Quinn will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pilar moving in. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Galvis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. J.J. Hardy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Kevin Pilar digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Markakis. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jimmy Paredes. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Mike Moustakas steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Darren Ruff, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here. Lifted
into the air out towards center field. Pilar is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Cesar Hernandez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You talk about tying the guy up. My goodness.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Andres Blanco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit hard to short. Hardy's up with it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
For the Blue Jays, designated hitter, number 10.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis has it. A quick out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And that's in there, base hit. Corey Dickerson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The catcher,
Russell Martin
55.
makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Betts is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top